Hello, it's Mrs. Z. Mrs. Z. Okay, today is grade 5, mission 6, lesson 13, exit ticket. Exit ticket. Let's see. Use your straight edge to draw a segment parallel to each segment through the given point. So you can use any straight edge, which it could be a triangle, like my little triangles, or maybe a ruler or anything that has a straight edge. Draw a segment parallel. It has to be parallel to line segment, or lines cannot cross each other. They have to be on the same distance from each other all the time to each segment through the given point. So let's see A here. This is the line. In the parallel line has to go through H. So when I look and take my little ruler, I can do it very easily by having this one of my rulers parallel to the that line segment. It's not line because it doesn't have arrows on the side, so it's line segment. And then if I make this other triangle perpendicular to it, I can slowly scroll down and I will create parallel line segment through H. But what if you don't have these tools that you can use to make a parallel lines? You have to think about right triangles. So if you create two congruent right triangles, that you can find another point to that H, so then that these 2 points will create a line segment. So if I look this, it's easily to this looks like 1, and the height is 1, and then base looks like 1, 2. So I found one of my triangles. So that's why 1 by 2, or 2 by 1. The base is 2, the height is. So now I'm looking for somewhere here to do the same triangle, so I can line segment. If I start right here, that would be height 1, and 1, 2 would be my base. So I found another triangle that is congruent to the and it's so right here where H is, at the same point is going to be my another point, which I'm going to call HS, right? This one will be S. So if I connect these two, they will be parallel to the line segment that we were giving to create parallel, and we can check, right? So right there. So if I line down, it's gonna be parallel here. There's parallel to a line to my ruler. If I slide down, it's gonna perfectly match to SH. So that means that if I label this one here, let's do original S and then original H, and then this could be a copy, like one line. So I can say that SH line segment is parallel to S copy H copy line segment. That's kind of, should put this a little down. Sorry guys, that So the line segment, you usually just put the line above the letters, and this means line segment SH. Okay, that would be A. Let's explore B. Sometimes when I look these, it's kind of, I can see here the height, about 2, and then 2.5, about. So, but then my line segment is too short. I can see another one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to extend the line segment. You're allowed to extend the line segment if you need it to, as far as you wish, in order to see the similar, or not similar or congruent triangles that are going to be. All right. So if I think about this point right here, and then down L here, I can highlight that. That would be 2 units. And then down this one is about 2 2 3/4, something like that. So I'm going, for me, it's important this right angle that I created right there. So now I'm looking down, and I would like to have a clear 2 units. And then if I go here, this doesn't work. Okay, there also doesn't work. But right here could work here. That's a clear point. 1, 2. So I have that, and I'm going down to this point right here, which is exactly the same congruent. Maybe there are other ways to see it. Depend which way you look, or how big the base or height you can see. It's all about your vision. So here's also right triangle. So it's 2 by 2, 2 3/4 about. But I can see that these are congruent, so I know that this point and this point will give me the line segment that is parallel to the given segment. Well, so if that is LT, okay, LT line segment, I'm going to connect those together. If you wanted to check, you can. Look, if I have my ruler that is parallel to the line segment, given line segment, and I make perpendicular the other triangle, hold on too strongly, and just slide down. Look, it will be a perfect. So this is parallel line segment LT to this one. I can also label mine like this one can be okay, if this was LT, so this could be L copy and T copy, right? So I'm gonna do that. So LT line segment is parallel to L copy T copy line segment. All right. So next, these are not lines because we can extend them because line segments are usually on a line. So if you like to make a line from it, you can extend further, but you have to have the arrows on both sides, which represents the line. Okay. There is the third one. It's in C. Okay, let me see how I can see that. I see here only little teeny tiny triangle that is a half of unit. So if I connect this point here to this point, they will make diagonal through that square. But then I will have the height is half unit and the base is half unit. So here is this is 1 unit and 1 unit, and that is diagonal. So it would be the right angle. It's right here, if you can see that. So the triangle looks like right triangle of the half centimeter unit, which is half square unit. And so now I needed to find another one that is the similar, or congruent. So I'm going to extend my line. I can do, or it's already there. I can do this one here as well. So what if I have that one right there? So that will be giving me opportunity to make this as base, this as height, and then diagonally, and I created the same triangle. So let's see the dashes there. You can see and the point should be right here. So let's see, we are right. That's a J. I will put this as K, JK. So if I take my ruler, I can also do this way if I like. I want to show you. Okay, so I use these two triangles. This is line segment K, copy J, and then I slide it and it will match. I will create a parallel line there. So I'm going to connect those two, and that would be KJ. I can also label these different, like KJ, R, Q. So then now you will have KJ line segment is parallel to RQ line segment. If I would like to extend these and make them line, so I can do that. This is just additional. Let's see if you're gonna extend this, and that will become a line. I'll show you. So this KJ line segment is on a line L, for example, and then if I extend the RQ line segment, they will create parallel lines. So this is going to be my L line. So now every segment, this segment is on the M line and this segment is on L line. So we also can say that L is parallel to M line. Or we can use a label with the points, but now if we represent the lines that are parallel with these 2 points on each line, then our label will be different. It will be like this: KJ line, and then I will use the arrows on both sides, is parallel to RQ line. So we're talking about line. This is how we label if line has a point on it. KJ line is parallel to RQ line, or we can just say L line is parallel to M line, Or if we're talking only about a line segment, then we can just, you see, this is a line and this is a line segment. Line segment KJ is parallel to our Q line segment. All right, that's is about, let me make it smaller so you can see this was the all work that we have done so far. All right, creating parallel lines with Mrs.Z. I hope you have a good night. Bye bye.